Okay, so here we've got a game against Zem, a very strong player. Um, it's in veto mode. The cards are Ambassador, Cellar, Great Hall, Harem, Library, Lookout, Talisman, Thief, University, and Woodcutter. He's gotten rid of Ambassador, which means it's just going to be a Wharf Big Money matchup. Now let's see. I think there are a couple of traps here. Those traps are University, which is way too slow. Lookout, which for some reason people like. Cellar is not going to be a good card here. I want to basically get rid of something that he knows isn't good. So it's not going to have any impact, and that is going to be the Thief. Oh good, I have a 2-5 split, which is excellent here in the BM Wharf, and he's going for that potion, which I believe is a serious mistake. I don't think I want this Cellar, although I might actually. And he's going for a Lookout. He's going for both the cards that I called trap cards. I guess we'll see how correct that is. I'm going to pick up a silver. And a gold. Another silver. He's gotten his first Wharf. He's gotten his second Wharf. And he's matching me on golds already. I'm going to get a second gold here before I transition over to Harems. This is actually not that great of a draw for Big Money Wharf that I'm getting, but can't complain too much. Here I'm going to get a Wharf and a silver. And basically now I'm already in my greening phase. He's got 6 and a potion. I sort of expect him to go for a University and something else here. But we'll see. He could quite conceivably go for a gold or a Harem. He's gone for a University, and the something else should almost certainly be a silver here. But he's picked up a Cellar. Interesting. He had another buy. He could have gotten another Cellar, but chose not to. There's a silver for me. Almost certainly going to have Wharf Collision this shuffle. I've got 5 this turn, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up another Wharf. He's soon to be drawing his whole deck, which is somewhat disconcerting. When I say drawing his whole deck, he actually probably won't quite be. Here he should definitely be getting University. And, oh wait, no, it's 5 and a potion. Yeah, Wharf's probably the right call there. I'm going to go ahead and pick up Province, and I think I want the Cellar at this point. We'll see. He's just emptied the Wharves. I've got an 8-point lead. He still doesn't have so much of an economy. Province, and hey, I already want this estate. Because the Cellars are going to be helping me out here. He's picking up Great Halls, which will help him overcome the trashed estates here. And that's sort of annoying for him. Although with all the lookouting, he can't have really expected that much more. But that gold was a massive part of his economy. I'm actually a little bit wondering what he kept when he trashed a gold and discarded a gold. What card could he have put back on his deck? Literally, I think those 2 golds were the 2 most important cards, and he really shouldn't have been getting rid of them. Wow. Now, he's really going after these Great Halls, like, big time here. And I have to think about whether I want to try to charge in on them at all. And I don't think I do, actually. I think I'm going to pick up this silver here. he's going to have a massive hand here, but he just doesn't have the money to buy all that much. After trashing that gold, I know I have 2 golds. He can only have 1. How many coppers has he trashed? He's trashed 2 coppers. So he's got a copper. He's got 5 of those coppers left, so that's 8 money. And then silvers, you know, he definitely can't do more than double province, and I'm not quite sure that he can even do that, even if he has every single card in his deck, which he may, well, he definitely does have at this point. Now, he did a nice, sort of clever little thing there, that he discarded 3 cards with the seller so that they would be on top of his deck for him to be able to, so that they would be on top of his deck for him to be able to trash exactly what he wanted. But he was forced to with his 2, 4, 7, 12 money to get a couple more golds there. That's still only going to be 18 money. He can barely do better than double provincing still. Meanwhile, I'm going to be just snaking out, grabbing some extra victory points here to cushion my lead. I've got a 17-point lead here. If he could triple province here, then I would be lost, but he can't. So I'm going to pick up this province here. Copper's a decent enough card. Now that's a 14-point lead. He's going to be needing some duchies or harems. The last Great Hall is possible. He's gone ahead and grabbed that last Great Hall. I'm definitely going to be trying to throttle these estates down pretty well if I possibly can. And oh wow, he's actually taken a couple of them for himself, which I believe is a pretty big mistake, because I'm going to be able to 3-pile here pretty soon, more than likely. Let's just get myself a little bit of insurance on that. He needs 3 duchies plus the province. That costs 23. I don't really see him getting 23 here. And actually, he had first turn anyway, so he needs 3 duchies and an estate in the province, which is a lot, and definitely more than he can muster. He doesn't have the money for it. So here, he's probably going to buy like 2 duchies, duchy and a harem. I've got enough to end the game. And so that is what I'm going to do. Although it was almost certain that I was going to have enough to buy those estates anyway. Anyway, yeah, as I suspected, it was a bit of a trap. He's able to get his big-time engine up in time, but he doesn't have enough of a payload of the money, which he eventually would, obviously, but just not fast enough. There, towards the end, he definitely had a much stronger deck than me, but he was so far behind that he was actually forced into buying things like duchies, which will then slow the engine down, and in the long term, his deck's barely going to be better than mine by the time that he catches up. Say there were twice as many green cards available. You know, anyway, I actually think Harem was an potentially important card here, in that it actually gave his strategy a little bit more of an opportunity to succeed, because it's extra victory points. Great Hall also. Extra victory points that don't slow him down so much, but on the other hand, I just still don't think it was anywhere near close enough. So there you go with that.